Welcome back to Great Day Houston. Go into the chapel and you're gonna get married. Or should you escape to the white sandy beaches for a destination wedding? Great Day's Christina Cooker meets up with a travel pro to help you decide on which trip to say I do to.
All right, guys, imagine this. A hurricane hits right before you're supposed to leave for your destination wedding. Flights are canceled, there's no Wi-Fi, and you're up to your ears in water. Well, this actually happened to one bride that lives here in Houston, but thanks to Terry Heck with Terry's Travel, the wedding bells sounded, and like I started thinking about it, I'm like, in this case, the groom didn't have cold feet, they had wet feet, right?
Yeah.
But everything,
very wet.
But
yes.
everything went off
yes.
so well.
It did.
And I think outside the occasional nightmare, it seems to me like you have this dream job. So kind of take us through the process. Tell us what Terry's Travel is.
Okay, so I'm an independent travel agent. I specialize in honeymoons and destination weddings. And yes, I mean, I do get to travel to the destinations. But primarily what I am doing there is I'm researching for you.
Right.
I'm seeing the resorts, seeing the rooms, meeting with the wedding staff, meeting with the management of the hotels. Increasing my knowledge so that I can help you find the perfect place for your destination wedding.
Why use Terry? It's because you've been there, you've seen it, and it's not out of sight, out of mind, because you travel there all the time to check up on things, right?
That is correct, to keep updated on all the updates, the renovations, the new properties. When you're looking, people are very specific when they're planning their honeymoon or wedding. They want a specific atmosphere, a specific environment. Some want some action, some want more seclusion and privacy. Rooms are very important, and these are things that you really can't get online.
You don't know, or you see a picture, and like we were kind of talking off camera, it looks like you're on the beach, but you're really not.
No. I mean, you've got ocean view, ocean front, beach front, walkout beach front. You can do toes in the sand, or you can be up on a cliff with spectacular views. But what's important is that not only are you in the best room for you, the one that you want to fulfill your vision and your dreams, but that you don't have some unexpected surprise, disappointment when you arrive at the resort.
And you kind of take us through the process, because it's not just the bride and groom. I mean, you handle everything, all the guests. I mean, you are the go-to person.
Well, the first thing is deciding on the location. I mean, my first questions to the bride and groom, though, is going to be this: is your family on board? If you want to do a destination wedding, it's very important that you don't have resistance from the family. And the other thing would be, you have to know that everybody is not going to come. If you're okay with that, boom, let's do it. Let's talk. And then we talk about, are you going to have guests? And if you're going to have guests, will there be children? Because there are adults only and couples only resorts, and then there are other ones that are more family oriented. So you want to make sure you're at the right resort. You also want the right kind of atmosphere. I had a bride one time tell me that I asked her, why did she want this specific resort? She said, because she didn't like people. And I said, perfect. You're at the right resort. Yeah, really. It really happened.
I wonder who she got married to. Very, very cool. So, but your whole main thing is like, so people can relax and enjoy their, their time.
Yeah, and enjoy the process too. Take the stress out of it. So many brides do not want to deal with multiple vendors. That's the other benefit too. You're dealing with me. I'm going to be your only vendor. I'm going to be on those planning calls. I'm going to help you decipher, the whole thing from beginning to end, starting with the documentation that's required for legal marriage.
All that stuff.
Yeah,
you don't think about.
And where do you want your ceremony? Do you want beach? Do you want gazebo? Do you want, feet in the sand, or do you want a gazebo overlooking the water? What do you want? What is your
colors
vision?
And cake
Colors,
and music. You've got a great relationship with Sandals and What Beaches Resort, right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that, and because sometimes I hear like all inclusive, and then you get there and it means like, oh, well, the air's free. Well, that's not what I thought. But at Sandals, all inclusive means all inclusive.
It is, yeah. And it's luxury included, basically. So you don't think that you're going to be having buffet dinners. You will have a difficult time finding a buffet in the evening.
And then activities as well.
Activities,
right?
Entertainment, diving is included at Sandals. If you're a certified diver, your dives are included. Top of the line dive equipment, Newton dive boats. So yeah, everything basically.
And if you do stress, you just call you, right?
Yeah,
right.
I get very few calls, so thank God.
But another cool thing is you actually probably follow with the couples. You do not only honeymoons and weddings, but vow renewals,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And then some people ask, they think about getting paid. You're working for them?
I work for, say, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
the bride and the groom.
Yeah.
And
that's a big,
yeah,
big difference.
It is, because I will do what is, you know, I believe is best for you, and
Yeah.
based on, you know, my knowledge and my experience with the properties.
Yeah. All right, so I know a lot of people probably have a lot of questions, but each month you do these really cool events, and you have one coming up, right?
I
What
do,
are they called?
yeah. Sandals and Beaches Caribbean Night. It's honeymoon and destination wedding planning.
Okay.
And what we do is it's myself and the local sandals rep, and we do a quick presentation at a local restaurant. Dinner is included, and we go over all the resorts and we talk about the different destinations. Talk about the activities of, you know, that are more available, say in St. Lucia versus Bahamas or in Jamaica. It's informational only. We take no bookings that evening, but we do give a lot of information, and we get you thinking, and then we meet with you later on.
Yeah,
and,
it's like just a little meet and greet and then get to
Yeah.
know you. All right, so for more information, to find out details on that event coming up, you can go to terrystravelco.com. Or you can call 281-855-3067, and you can email her, and I'm telling you, she's like lightning, y'all. It's Terry with a Y at terrystravelco.com. So, all right, so I want to thank Hotel Zaza for having us today. About a decade ago, I had my bridal portraits done here. It was a great experience. But and I want to thank you, of course, for coming and meeting me today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
A lot of people call her a travel agent. I call her your BFF. Trust me.
Thank
All
you.
right, cheers to that.
Yep. Thanks.
If you'd like to talk with Terry Heck from Terry's Travel, she'll be at the Bridal Extravaganza at the George R. Brown, booth number 542, all weekend long. And don't forget, you can also meet her on Tuesday, July 31st, for the Sandals and Beaches Caribbean Night event. It'll be held at Los Cucos Mexican Restaurant at 6:30 p.m., 5851 Westheimer. RSVP is required. Just call 281-855-3067 or email her at terry@terrystravelco.com.